Sorry about that, folks. I kind of pressed the home button on my tablet. Anyway, this is Golden. He's one of Ray's friend. He's like kind of like the negative person like Ray does. Alright? Okay. Next up, we have Bensel's brothers, sisters, and a pet. That's right. His brothers and sisters and pet. Pretty weird, huh? This is Donald, David, Emma, Luke, Fiona, and Georgia. Yep. And one of my favorite characters is Donald. He's one of the tough kinds, and he always yells when he talks. Anyway, let's go on to the next page. This is Dots, Stripes' little brother. And let's see by this diagram that he is so small. Maybe even smaller than sorry. Maybe as small as Nemo. This is Carrie Wolfstein. She's actually a mutated wolf. Well, she was the human, but now she got mutated and turned into a wolf. I know that sounds strange because you've seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that some humans actually mutate into monsters. Well, in this world, they're actually mutated into one complete animal. Anyway, what she likes is buying makeup, reading, and video games. And the only thing that I like about her is that she likes video games as much as I do. Alright. This is Tyler Tigerless. Sorry. Messed up there. Okay. What she likes to do is sports. That's her hobby. And as you can see, that her personality is a sports gal. So yeah. But her only enemies are Freddy and Eva, which I'll tell you that in a little bit. But yeah, this is Zeba. She's like the anti-version of Zoe. And I know what you're gonna say. She looks hot. And I had to agree, but yes, she does look hot. But in the inside, she's all fierce. She's all fierce like a bulldog. Sorry, I messed up on my speech. Anyway, that's her. And here's one of her face expressions. This is Anti-Sean. Which I know what you're thinking that's Sebastion, but no, it's not. This is actually one of the oldest characters I created during this. But don't worry, I'll get there. I promise. But this character is not made from pencil. He is made from a pen. Because all the rest of my characters that I draw is with pencil. But this time I just drew this character with just a pen. Alright. Now this is one of my favorite characters. This is Dark Vendor. He is one of the most true villains of it. But her mom is Lord Villainessa, which is her mother. But I'll tell you who she is when we get there, too. This is Yiba, which her name Yiba is actually spelled Abby backwards. She is one of the crazy evil girls, and which is more interesting that the previous character that I introduced you to, Dark Vendor, this is his girlfriend. And I know, weird, with all the big red eyes and the long tongue and like the antennas, which she's like a poisonous praying mantis. Anyway, this guy, he's just another version of the evil Sean. As you can see, he has like big metal gloves, just like Garnet from Steven Universe. But as you can see, he's trying to make himself look like a villain, but really, he's just a wimp. This is Freddy. this is Franny. She is one of like a teenager, but the previous time she wasn't really that type of an evil person. But when she got her hands on the evil orb of evilness, she just turned into one more mortal evil villain. And when you call her, I think I call her like a tricky evil girl. I promise you. Like if you went around her, or even come near her, she'll be sneaking about her evilness. She'll sneak up on you and do something so evil you don't even know who you expect. This is Toxic Diamond. He was once a small emoji character, but at last, this guy, his real name was Tom. But since Sebastion didn't know him, he actually accidentally tripped somewhere in the woods and landed on toxic waste and mutated into what is called this guy, Toxic Diamond. And now he swore revenge on Sebastion and that he'll take over the world and kill him for good. Actually, I don't want to be talking about killing this much, but you get the idea. This is the Evil King. He looks like some kind of green blob, but really he's kind of like evil toxic waste mixed with ooze. Yeah, I know. He looks kind of stupid, but I just did my best. But to me, he looks kind of evil. I wouldn't want to mess with him. And like the original character, like Sebastion, like it's like he's like that tall, and that's how big it is. I know, it's scary. Anyway, this is the evil version of Sebastion. He's like the exact opposite. Oh well, wouldn't say the exact opposite. I wouldn't say the evil one. But anyway, there's some like weird long tongue, and he got like one of those weird Frenchy mustaches and a pointy beard, something like that. This is Dr. Hypno. He's basically like a half robot, half hand, half alien kind. Like on the middle of his palm hand is a like one of those hypnosis kind of swirls. That's how he used to control other people to do evil things. Basically taking over their minds and doing what he is supposed to tell them to do. This is Rhetoric, which is creator backwards. He's the anti-version of the creator, which I'll tell you what it is during the other part of the show. This is Franny's father, which is the backstory of him. He was once like a young man, which is like an original man, but now that he got made fun of because of his ugly face, or some sort of, that he just ran away upset, and so like he trips and broke both of his arms and legs and part of his face. So he went back to home and just stitched him up, and that's how he became Franny's father. And his name is actually a mystery. This is Haley. This is Sebastion's girlfriend. Which she is also a praying mantis. But she's like the prettiest one. And as you can see, she is pretty. And I believe she's pretty. I wish she was my girlfriend. Alright, two more and I'm done. This is Teeny Terry. This is Rocky's sister, adopted sister. She's like a serious fashionista. She's like serious. She won't take any ugly piece that she doesn't like. She demands a perfect piece until until it is perfect for her. This is the last character, at least for my part 2 video. This is Henry Anthony. He's like the smartest character on the show. He's a fire ant and a super genius. And his likes is science, math, history, and operating robots and other sciencey stuff or smart stuff. And as you can see, he's a smart nerd, or some people call it. But he doesn't have a love interest in. He's actually too busy doing his science stuff instead of finding dating advice. And he's actually stuck in his lab until, for the rest of his life. But he never goes out. Well, actually he does until he gets like a drink. That's all. He never hangs out with anyone. Anyway, that's the end of part 2 of it. I hope you enjoy it.